गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, ऑल वर्किंग. गुड मॉर्निंग कुसुमा, जोशना, ज्योति, चिंटू. गुड मॉर्निंग हरी, सूर्या, गुड मॉर्निंग. Sharanya, good morning. Janardhan, I think these guys are still there, I don't know. But Sajid Hussain, good morning. Shyam, good morning. Shyam, is it raining there? Okay. It must be a very good weather then. Here it is not at all raining. Zamir, good morning. Zamir Sheikh. Joshna, good morning. Jahnavi, good morning. And Swati, very good morning to everyone. Now, purposefully today I kept the class because last class I promised to you that I will be doing the remaining part. So some people asked about the remaining part of Animal Kingdom, okay? And no doubt the treatment I will be doing, which will be making you understand the NCERT even better. If I see a good number of students here, then another thing what I can do is I can complete the earthworm. So I am having now two options. Number one is to complete the earthworm, and number two is to complete the two muscular system and a nervous system, these two systems. So I am having now two options. Okay. Syllabus for the weekend test. Now in this week there are two tests. One is the PACE, which is the weekend test. It is on Monday and Sunday, and one is on Tuesday, and this one is the unit test. Now the unit test will have all the topics right from the beginning up to this portion. That means up to Ferretima. Right from the beginning up to Ferretima is in the unit test, right? And in the PACE, only animal tissue from the beginning of this chapter, that is introduction up to Ferretima. That means all animal tissues and Ferretima. So certainly muscular and nervous tissue are going to be asked in this one also, in this weekend also, along with Ferretima. Okay, so I just want a hand count. I just want to see how many of you want me to complete the earthworm today. Okay, and also I will ask you the segments. And I found one thing, that students, rather than remembering, I asked them what is a nitrogenous waste earthworms produce. They are not very sure about that, but they know that septal nephridia start from number 3 to last. So numbers, I think they must have done a lot of hard work to remember the numbers, and everyone was giving a very good answer. They could not answer the excretory waste, but they could answer the 3 types of nephridia. Okay, so I am getting that complete earthworm. The 3 guys are saying about the earthworm, and yes, we go. And the 4th one is also about earthworm, and the 5th one is also about earthworm. Now, Bacho, please remind me, in the last class, in our last class, how much we have done about earthworm? The external morphology, the apertures, dorsal, mid-dorsal line, it is done. It is a reddish brown in color. Did I tell you about the worm casting? Did I tell you about the taxonomic position of the earthworm? It belongs to phylum Annelida, class Oligochaeta. Tell me, morphology completed, very good. Anatomy we have to start, perfect. Okay, now please tell me how many total spermathecae are present in earthworm? How many total spermathecae? You can either give a number of pair, okay, or you can give the total number, up to you, right? Very good. It is 4 pairs or number 8. I said numbers are very easy for you to recall. I don't know why it is so. Numbers are very easy to recall. Yes, 4 pairs or total 8 in number. Now, the third pair of spermathecae are present in which segment? Can you answer this? The third pair, and always numbering is done from the front part, anterior part. Yes, and answer of Visheshya is absolutely correct. Durga Prasad, absolutely correct. Sajid Hussain, correct. And Storm, I asked about the spermatheca, not its opening. So I asked number one, how many spermatheca, not the spermathecal pore. Spermatheca, these are the small sacs, okay? For example, if this is one segment, in this segment towards inside, this is another segment, okay? And this is the intersegmental groove. In this intersegmental groove, there are two openings of the spermatheca, and this is how they look like. It is a small sac which store the sperms. It is a sac which store the sperms. Okay. My question was about this spermatheca. And spermathecal pore are also four pair, because when these are four pair, their opening will also be four pairs. And their opening is intersegmental groove. On the intersegmental groove. Suppose if it is the first pair, this intersegmental groove is between 5 and 6. So the first pair is in segment number 6. Already I gave this answer, and yes. So segment number 8, we have the third pair. I hope you got the point now. And the first pair is in segment number 6. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 pairs of spermatheca. Spermatheca, they represent the female reproductive system, because after copulation, it stores the sperms. Now, in case of earthworm, sperms are not released in the form of semen. It is not released, one by one sperms are coming out, or in a fluid like, no. Sperms come out in the packet form, and the packets of sperm called spermatophore. Sperms come out in a packet called spermatophore. Okay? So those are stored in these spermatheca. And who produce the sperm? Answer is testes. Testes produce the sperms, right? And from which pore it comes out? From the male genital pore. On which segment you have male genital pore? On which segment you have male genital pore? Male genital pore, which segment? On segment number 18. Very good. And how many pairs of male genital pore? Vaidehi, no, Vagdevi. Beta, not 14, it is 18. 18. 14 is the female, 14. Female, 14. Like that you can remember. And this is 18. And how many pairs? And yes, 3 guys answered. And now people are answering about that. There are 1 pair. That means total 2 pores are male genital pore. And what comes out of the male genital pore? Spermatophore, okay? And female genital pore, what goes inside the female genital pore? Nothing. So only from the female genital pore also things can come out. We'll come to that later on. Right now, about the pore and about the spermatheca and spermathecal pore. Well, bachon, let me now start with the anatomy. The word anatomy, ana plus tummy. You know the meaning of tummy? Tummy means to cut. Tummy means to cut. Ectomy is cut and remove. Ectomy. But simply tummy means to cut. Okay? So when you study the animal or study the body after cutting it, then that study is called anatomy. Anatomy, right? So in anatomy, we will be doing individual systems. So I'll start with the first system, and this system is digestive system. So I'll start with the digestive system of earthworm of Ferretima. Okay, name the common earthworm of South India. Which is the common earthworm of South India? Who will answer? I will not leave you. I will ask questions. Yes, in South India it is lumbricus or lumbricus. In South India. In the North India it is Ferretima. South India is lumbricus or lumbricus. Okay, very good. So digestive system, can I say that the digestive tube is a complete tube? Yes, it is a complete digestive tube because there are two openings, one mouth and one anus. Segment number one is the mouth and the last segment possess the anus, right? So it is a complete digestive tube and they also have a tube within a tube body plan. My question is, in which phylum first time tube within a tube body plan start? And I don't want to pressurize you, you can simply answer in very short also. So yes, ASC is enough for me. Very good. In ASC Aschelminthis, in the roundworm for the very first time, tube within a tube body plan. Okay. The purpose of asking these questions is number one, to making your memory stronger, and number two, if by chance you forget, then again it will be recalled. That is the purpose of asking. Yes, in phylum Aschelminthis roundworm, first time tube within a tube body plan. This guy also, there is a tube within a tube body plan. Okay, very good. Now what is the food? What is the main food of this animal? And we can say that the food of this animal is detritus. Detritus, okay? The food of this animal is detritus. Okay, detritus. Now the question is, what is detritus? Answer is, yes, anyone, detritus? Okay, it is a long one, na? The difficult, I'll answer. Yes, it is dead organic matter present in the soil. Sheshagri, beta dead leaves jo hote na, it constitute litter. So anything that fall, okay, unless it is decaying in the top layer of soil, we call it as litter. For example, animal hair, animal excreta, pada, poop, or leaves, they all constitute litter. But detritus is dead organic matter present in the soil. It is dead organic matter. It is dead organic matter, dead organic matter present in soil, present in the soil. This is detritus, and this is the food for this animal. Therefore, earthworm like animal, which are, we can call them detritivorous animal because they eat detritus, we can call them detritivorous. Earthworm like animals are very important for decomposition process. You know the process of decomposition in the, I think you have read about that in ecosystem decomposition. Okay, that you remember production, decomposition. So decomposition has steps like fragmentation, leaching, catabolism, mineralization, humification, right? Now in that one step is there which is called fragmentation. And fragmentation is done in the gut of detritivorous animal. So they eat the detritus, and when they poop out, smaller particles come out. In the gut, the breakdown occurs in the gut, and these smaller particles, they have more surface area and they are very easy for the enzyme action. So the enzymes which help in decomposition, catabolism, will be easy for them to act on the powdered or pulverized detritus. ठीक है बेटा, तो they are detritivorous animal. Detritus is dead organic matter present in the soil. They have a complete digestive system with a tube within a tube plan. And one more thing, it is a straight tube. It is a straight tube. It is a straight tube, not a coil tube. It is a straight tube. 99.9% of the things which I am telling you are given in your NCERT. 99.9%, right? So you have to make sure you know everything. Generally, alimentary canal is a coil tube, generally. But here, it is a straight tube. Now, different parts of alimentary canal. Let me draw alimentary canal starting from the mouth, leading to buccal cavity, then pharynx, then esophagus. After esophagus, there is gizzard, muscular gizzard. Even the pharynx is very muscular. Is the statement true? Pharynx is muscular in earthworm. Earthworm has a muscular pharynx. Earthworm has a muscular pharynx. Is the statement true? Earthworm has a muscular pharynx. And also the gizzard to pakka muscular hai, theek hai? Because it is a grinding station. But what about the pharynx? Is the pharynx muscular? True. Yes, true. Thankfully, no one has said false. All said true. Yes, you are right. NCERT has very clearly mentioned that their pharynx is muscular. Gizzard followed by stomach followed by gizzard followed by stomach followed by intestine. So the last part we can say is their intestine, which can go up to the last segment and open in the anus. So these are the different parts of the gut, bacho. You can just see the mouth opens into buccal cavity. So buccal cavity is from first to the third segment. This is pharynx. Pharynx is in segment number 4. 1, 2, 3. Pharynx is in segment number 4. This is pharynx. Pharynx. How can I forget when I am saying pharynx? It must be in 4. Now this short tube, narrow tube is called esophagus. This is esophagus, and this is from 5, 6 and 7. Then 8 and 9, this is called grinding mill or gizzard. This is in segment number 8 and segment number 9. This is stomach 9 to 14 is their stomach. Their stomach 9 to 14 stomach. Yes, stomach 9 to 14. ये खराब हुआ. क्या था ये? Stomach. Important structure, stomach 9 to 14 and 15 to the last segment is their intestine. Intestine. ठीक है बेटा? तो 15 segment to the last segment is their intestine. So mouth opening into buccal cavity. 1 to 3 segment number 4 is pharynx, muscular pharynx. 5 to 7 is esophagus. 8 and 9 is their gizzard. 9 to 14 is their stomach, and 15 to last is their intestine. Now, very important structure I'm gonna tell you. This is in segment number 26. Segment number 26, they are conical folds. And you know that these conical folds are called CK. We have seen in cockroach also. A cockroach has hepatic CK. 8 in number, 8 hepatic CK, those projections. Here also projections are there. We are calling them CK, okay, one Sika, many CK, and these we can call them as intestinal CK. We can call them as intestinal CK. Intestinal CK, 2 in number, 1 pair in 26, and from 27 segment and up to the last minus 25. From 27th segment up to the last minus 25 is a very characteristic structure. In their gut. And you know what that structure called? The structure is called typhlosole. I repeat once again. I am saying that from 26th segment up to the last minus 25, okay? Up to the last minus 25. Now you have to please understand this. ये देखो ये हो गया और इसको हटाओ. यहाँ पे करो last minus 25. Last minus 25, and this region from 27th segment to the last minus 25, this is the tiflosolar region. It is a tiflosolar region. Tiflosolar region. Now, what is tiflosol? It is a dorsal median fold. It is a dorsal median fold. Dorsal median fold. Okay, median fold. Learn with me. No need to give too much of stress on earthworm later on. Try to learn each and everything in the class itself. Tiflosol, dorsal median fold. Ante, if I take a section here, the section will look like this. If I take a section pre-tiflosolar, the section will look like this. But if I take a section in the tiflosolar segment, the section will look like this. In the dorsal wall, there is a median fold. On the dorsal wall, there is a median. Median matlab which is in the midline. A median fold on the dorsal wall, and this is how the cut section or transfer section looks like. This is in the tiflosolar region, and bachcho, this structure is called tiflosol, and as you can see that it is a fold. It is a fold, and it increases the total surface area. It increases the total surface area. Then what's the advantage? Because intestine is also the main site for absorption of food. Intestine is the main site for absorption of food. Okay, bacho, tiflosol is a dorsal median fold. I have shown it by T. This is in the tiflosolar region, and the pre-tiflosolar segment. This is the pre-tiflosolar segment. It is a section is like this. In the tiflosolar, it's section like this, and in the post-tiflosolar, also no problem, same. But only in the tiflosolar region, it is having dorsal median fold, which increase surface area. Intestine can be divided into 3 parts. And one thing you can see, it is a straight tube. Numbers are written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 7, 5 to 7, 8, 9, 9 to 14, and 15 to last. And here the description, this is the buccal cavity, pharynx is muscular, pharynx is muscular pharynx, then esophagus, gizzard again muscular, stomach has got dash glands which produces a juice which is alkaline in nature, and that juice, the juice of these glands, it neutralizes the acidity of detritus. Acidity of detritus. Ante detritus is acidic in pH. Reason being, detritus low, there is a substance called humic acid, and now the name itself is self-explanatory. Humic acid makes it acidic in nature. Okay, so one gland is there in the stomach which secrete alkali. Yes, bacho. Yes, but very few people have answered. Very good, Janvi. And Shyam very good. Durga Prasad, good. Pranati, good. Humic acid to humus. Visheshya, good. Calciferous glands, and they are present in the stomach region. They are present, and they produce an alkaline juice which neutralizes the acidity of detritus. Detritus is acidic in pH because it has got humic acid. So one more thing about the stomach that you will need to remember, and then the special feature of the intestine, which is a tiflosol, dorsal median fold tiflosol. Now if I divide the intestine into 3 parts, you can easily understand here that there is a pre-tiflosolar. Okay, so there is a pre-tiflosolar, tiflosolar segment. Then we have a tiflosolar segment, tiflosolar segment, and we have the post-tiflosolar segment. So 3 parts in the intestine. The tiflosolar segment are from 27th. They are from 27th to last minus 25. last minus 25, in some cases minus 24, or in some cases minus 23 even, right? So these variations are there. Last except 25, last except 24, or last except 23. The total length of the earthworm is also not fixed now, because it is 100 to 120 in number, total segments. And therefore, the post-tiflosolar are also not perfect, right? So they are last 25 or 24 or 23. These are the post-tiflosolar. Can you please tell me the pre-tiflosolar? Beta batao pre-tiflosolar. Pre-tiflosolar. I think Jamir Sheikh has answered even before I completed my question, and that is the correct answer. Pre-tiflosolar is 15 to 26. Very good. Actually, why I am asking this question? Because generally people misunderstand. Actually, it is a part of the intestine. People, if you say that it is from 1 to 26, it is a wrong answer. Because intestine is only from 15 to last. So it has to be from 15th to the 26th. 15 to 26th. That's what I was asking you. This is the tiflosolar segment and post-tiflosolar segment. And this is a characteristic feature. Beta, now one more thing if I ask you that, bacho, tell me, the whole earthworm can also be divided into 3 segments or 3 regions. Okay, so you are aware about those regions. I am just revising those regions to you. Okay, there is a collar here, collar called catellum. A collar is here called catellum, done. So the whole earthworm, we have got pre-clitellar segments, then we have got clitellar segments, and we have got the post-clitellar segments. Then we have got the post-clitellar segments. Okay, so this is also one of the questions. Post-clitellar segments. So pre-clitellar are 1 to 13th, 1st to 13th, and clitellar are 14th to 16th, and post-clitellar are 17th to last. So these are the 2 different questions. Pre-clitellar, clitellar, and post-clitellar. Okay, 14 to 16 is a clitellar segment. Pre is 1 to 13th, and post-clitellar segment is 17th to last. So this is a whole body. But if only intestine is asked, then intestinal regions are 3. These are the 3 parts: pre-tiflosolar, tiflosolar, and post-tiflosolar. Okay, bacho? Well, that's all about the alimentary canal. That's all about the alimentary canal and digestive system of earthworm. They are detritivorous animal and are very important for the ecosystem. Question number 2. Next question, and this question is: tell me the total number of pre-clitellar segments. What is the total number of pre-clitellar segments? Yes, Kusuma Bharat, the answer is correct. Amin Begum, beta, what's the calculation of 12? 13 is correct, beta, 13 is correct, absolutely. So 13 number, total number 13. These are the number of pre-clitellar. Pre-clitellar 1 to 13, perfect. Clitellar also fixed, 14, 3 are there. 13 are pre-clitellar and clitellar are 3. But post-clitellar is a little variable number. Unless, if we are given about the total length, that total length in an earthworm are 100 segments, then we can easily give the post-clitellar segments. Now tell me, if the total size of the earthworm is having 100 segments, number of post-clitellar segments, chepo. Very easy question. If total length is, if the total number of segments are 100, then number of post-clitellar, and yes, the correct answer is, ये हो गया 14, 15, 16, 17, 17 के बचा 3, 83 होगा ना, 83, 23 नहीं, 83, 17, 83 or 84, 83. Okay, like 17, 18 and 19. 20, 84, sorry, 84. Total are 84. If the total number of segments are 100, then the total number of, yes, it is 84. Because 17, 18, 19 and 20. And then we have the 80. So 80 plus 4 is 84. Very good. Now, bachcho, next thing to do is a very easy system, very easy system called the respiratory system. And the respiratory system is, they have a cutaneous respiration, no special organ for respiration. They have a cutaneous mode of respiration. They don't have any special organ for respiration. They have a cutaneous mode of respiration. So it is a very, very easy system, respiratory system. Digestive, respiratory, IPND. Digestive complete, respiratory complete. Now the third one is the circulatory system. Circulatory system. Bachcho, in this system, you have to learn a little bit and go as I am telling to you to do. Now, there is a closed circulatory system. They have a closed circulatory system. Okay, then the blood is red in color, but RBCs are absent. Blood is red in color, RBCs are absent. So how the blood is red in color? Answer is by hemoglobin. So where is this hemoglobin present? It is dissolved in plasma. Hemoglobin is dissolved in plasma. And hemoglobin carries both the gases, oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. Hemoglobin carries both the gases, O2 and CO2. RBCs, there is no colored cell. And then other blood cells are present. Blood cells are present and they are phagocytic. Phagocytic, but to note down, phagocytic blood cells are present. Phagocytic blood cells are present. Blood cells are present which are phagocytic in nature. But otherwise they are not carrying any pigment. In all the non-chordates, there is no blood cell which has got a pigment. That means if the pigment is present in the blood, it is always in the plasma. In all the non-chordates, any color pigment, red, blue, green, orange, blue, anything, it's always dissolved in plasma. It is a very important point. So they have a closed circulatory system. The blood is red in color, RBCs are absent, but the WBCs or the hemocytes, blood cells are present which are phagocytic in nature. Where are all these produced? Where are all these produced? Answer is all these are produced in the blood glands. All these are produced in the blood glands. Now where the blood glands are produced? They are produced in segment number 4th, yes, 5th and 6th. This number is very easy because we have one more thing in the same segment. So that will be easy because one more thing will be there in the same segment. Blood glands are present in 4, 5 and 6th, 4th segment, 5th segment, 6th segment, and these blood glands, they produce hemoglobin, plasma and also the hemocyte, the phagocytic cell. Blood glands, they produce hemoglobin, they produce plasma and also the phagocytic blood cells. Blood glands, please remember this. Done. Now, in closed circulatory system, along with the In closed circulatory system, along with the heart and vessels, capillaries are characteristically present. So capillaries are characteristically present in case of closed circulatory system. So without capillaries, there is no closed circulatory system. So capillaries are characteristically present in all closed circulatory system, and there is a reason for that. For example, you have a heart is a pumping machine, pumping station, and now you have the vessels. So there is a vessel which carries the blood. This is a vessel which is carrying away from the heart. Okay, then the blood is being carried towards the heart. The blood is being carried towards the heart by another type of vessel. But still, this is an open circulation. This is an open circulation unless both of them are connected. Now just imagine there is a capillary network present here. Just imagine a capillary network present here which will make a complete circuit, which will complete the circuit, okay? This will complete the circuit, and this is how the blood will always remain confined to the blood vessel. So this is heart. This complete circuit, and now it becomes the closed. So for closed, capillaries are a must. For closed, capillaries are a must. Heart may be present in open, vessel may be present in open, but capillaries are only present in the closed circulatory system because they are the one who complete the circuit. They are the one who complete the circuit. They are the connecting link between the arteries and the veins, between the vessel that carry blood away from the heart to the vessel which carry blood towards the heart. They are the connecting link, capillaries, closed. I hope you understand the relation between capillaries and the closed circulation. Heart is present, vessels are present, and capillaries are also present characteristically in all the closed circulatory system. ठीक है बेटा? So blood always remain confined to the blood vessels. Done. Next point is, what are the important blood vessels? So important blood vessels or the major blood vessels, important blood vessels. Now this thing you have to learn with me, come on. Learn with me. Number one, dorsal vessel. Number one, dorsal vessel. Number two, ventral vessel. These are the major blood vessels. Ventral vessel. Number three, lateral esophageal vessel. Lateral esophageal vessel or LOV. Okay. How many are they? They are paired. They are the first one which are paired, and these are okati, single, one. And this is a paired one, lateral, because two lateral side, right and left lateral, therefore lateral esophageal. And the fourth one, both of them join to form a single vessel called subneural vessel. Beta, if you can remember the four important major blood vessel, it is more than enough for you. The dorsal vessel is the largest vessel. It is a pulsatile. It is pulsatile in nature. Pulsatile means it is having pulsation. Largest vessel, pulsatile vessel. Pulsation help in pumping the blood. Heart is only for connecting purpose. It is only for the namesake. Hearts are present. Four pairs of hearts are present. They are just the connectives. The main work of pumping is done by contractions and relaxations in these vessels, mainly in the dorsal vessel. Ventral vessel, lateral esophageal, they are two in number, and subneural vessel, again it is one in number. So only vessel which is two in number is lateral esophageal, right? Now the two lateral esophageal, if you are seeing the earthworm from the top, the two lateral esophageal, they come up to the 13th segment. And now, in the 13th segment, they join together and they form the subneural which run up to the last, right? So the two lateral esophageal, beta please note down this important point, lateral esophageal vessel, one is the right one is the left one, they combine to, they come up to the 13th. Now from 14th onwards, they become one, and this is called the subneural vessel, SNV. LOV become SNV. LOV become SNV. Right LOV, left LOV, and the outcome of joining them is SNV. Up to 13th LOV, and from 14th it is SNV. Now if you see from the side, you will find that SNV has really come down, and because it came down, it moved under the nerve cord, okay? It moved under the nerve cord. So this is from the top view, right? Now the side view. This one is side view. Lateral esophageal, and you'll find it's going down, and one is coming to the other side, okay? So I'll show the other side also. The other side, it is also coming down, and now both are joined together, and this is a subneural vessel. So this is a lateral esophageal, and this is up to 13, and from 14th is the subneural vessel, and it is moving underneath the nerve cord. Okay, bachcho? How many nerve cords are there here? How many nerve cords are there? How many nerve cords? Let me see your presence of mind. How many nerve cords are here? I'll come to there. I'll see the board. Just give me a second. Yes, guys. How many nerve cords? Double. Yes, double, solid. And ventral nerve cord. Ventral. And you can see the subneural vessel. Arey yaar, ye garbad ho gaya. We have to show it below. Sub. Okay. Okay. This comes down, this also comes down, and now it becomes single. This is subneural vessel, and these are the nerve cords, paired nerve cords. I hope, bachcho, you have understood all the major blood vessels and how the subneural vessel formed. That is more than enough for me. Can you now repeat the major blood vessel in earthworm? Dorsal, ventral, lateral esophageal, subneural, malli. Dorsal, ventral, lateral esophageal, subneural. Okay, malli, ulta. Subneural, lateral esophageal, ventral, dorsal. Dorsal, ventral, lateral esophageal, subneural. Out of the four, only paired one is lateral esophageal. All are single because they are in the midline. Okay. Largest of them is the dorsal vessel, and you know that dorsal vessel, on the surface, it looks like a mid-dorsal line. The blood is moving, and blood is red in color, and on the surface, you can see a line of the dorsal blood vessel. All these points are clear? How many hearts are there? How many hearts are there? Not in you, but in earthworm. How many hearts are there? 4 pairs. Not in 4, bacha. 4 pairs. 4 pairs. 4 nahi beta. 4 pairs. Not 4. 4 pairs. 4. 4 pairs, beta. I remember only 4 pairs. Not 4. 4 pairs. Hearts. Hearts are 4 pairs. 4 pairs. 2 pairs are lateral hearts and 2 pairs are lateral esophageal hearts. So lateral hearts. There are 2 pairs. Okay. So 2 pairs. and the other pair is lateral esophageal hearts. They are also two pairs. Let us learn the number. And here it goes. This one is number 7, number 9, 7 and 9, 7 and 9. This is number 12 and number 13, 12 and 13. Segment number 7, and I put end because there is a gap, because there is no in end. I mean, just for visualization, you can remember that 7 and 9, there is a gap. 8 is not there, okay? So this reminds you that in between there is 8, 7 and 9, but there is no gap there. It is consecutive. These are consecutive, 12, 13, consecutive numbers. 7, 9 lateral hearts, lateral esophageal hearts, they are again two pairs. One pair is in 12th, one pair is in 13th. Lateral hearts, one pair in 7th and one pair in 9th. And well, bachcho, that's all about the hearts. Hearts are not basically a heart-like. They are just a connecting vessel. Blood vessel itself is doing the function of pumping the blood. Hearts are not actually, we are just calling them hearts, but they are actually connecting vessels. They carry the blood from the dorsal vessel to the ventral vessel. They just connect the vessels, but we are just calling them hearts. They are not true hearts. So 4 pairs of hearts are there, 2 pairs lateral hearts and 2 pairs lateral esophageal heart. And that's all about the blood vascular system, bachcho. Blood vascular system, let me bring you back here. It is a closed type of blood vascular system. For the very first time in this phylum, any blood vascular system has evolved. Then the blood is red in color, but RBCs are absent. The hemoglobin is dissolved in plasma. The blood cells are there, which are phagocytic in nature. The blood and the blood cell hemoglobin all synthesized by blood glands, which are present in segment 4, segment 5 and segment 6. 4, 5, 6, 3 consecutive. Now here you should remember that heart and vessel is not the one which can easily differentiate between closed and open circulation, but capillaries does, because capillaries are absent. If capillaries are absent, then it is an open circulatory system. But if capillaries are present, then it is a closed circulatory system. So the one that distinguishes between open and closed is not the heart, not the blood, not the vessels, but the capillaries. The one which truly distinguishes between open and closed circulation. And I have shown you why the capillaries are important for completing a circuit. Now this is a complete circuit, and that's what the closed circulatory system all about. The 4 major blood vessels are DV, VV, and lateral esophageal vessel LOV, and when 2 LOV become 1 SNV, subneural vessel. Up to 13 segment, 1 to 13, there are 2 LOV, and from 14 to last is 1 SNV. From the top it look like this, but in the side view you will find it like this. The 2 of them are there and they are joining after 13th. From 14th onwards they are like this. Okay, bachcho, I hope it is clear to everyone. And this is all about the hearts, and this hearts, 2 pairs are lateral hearts and 2 pairs are lateral esophageal hearts. Lateral heart 7, 9, lateral esophageal heart 12, 13. Make sense? Okay. So how many systems we have done? Can I recall how many systems? Digestive, అయిపోయింది, respiratory అయిపోయింది, circulatory అయిపోయింది. What are left are excretory and nervous and reproductive. excretory, nervous and reproductive. 3 systems are left. सर आ गए क्या? कौन सी सर? बीरमणि सर. हाँ, नर्वस में कर लेंगे सेंसरी. इसमें नर्वस भी इसी में, सेंसरी भी इसी में कर लेंगे. सेंसरी. As your sir has come now because he had a break before that, so he is available now. I am leaving the class as my time is over and I am sharing this to you. You can take a screenshot and you can just revise what all we have done in the class. You can easily revise. Nothing new, but it is for revision that what all you have completed. I have also told you about the syllabus. Okay, bachcho, bye bye, take care, God bless.